All right, welcome to the Sony PlayStation State of Play. We have with us AK Twinmommy, and we will be having American B Savage join us in a little bit, as well as Artie from Artie's Corporate Fiction, Artaxerxes Lives. So we're excited to have that.
Hello!
Hello, how are you doing?
See them babies is always a fun day.
Yep. And let's see here. We're gonna show I'm gonna get sharing the presentation countdown. So we can see that.
Man, look at that chat just go crazy.
Hey Hornet, hey, yeah, their chat is, yeah, here I'll shrink that for a second. I tried following that chat one time and it's just insane. So in their chat, they're
And there it goes.
let's see here. Things they want to see: Spider-Man 2, Far Cry 6, Resident Evil 8, Resistance 3, Minecraft 2, GTA 6. They've got some lofty things. I don't think we're going to see anything too amazing from this. I think all of that type of stuff is going to be saved for E3. What I'm hoping for is to see some of the stuff that's already been announced, some updates, some new trailers, stuff like that. Hopefully a new Horizon Forbidden West trailer, maybe. And just to see some stuff that's coming out in the coming months.
Yeah, they may show a snippet or of something like that just to kind of tease for the next release, but highly unlikely.
Right. E3 is going to be their big release video or big conference panel thing, and I will be having a live reaction when we do that one too, which AK you'll be welcomed for that one as well.
Oh, of course. I know I was talking with my husband about this and he was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so excited." He's like, I can't wait to see what's coming up."
Yeah.
He's a big Skyrim person though. He loves he loves the Elder Scroll games. I swear since I've known the man, which has been 10 years, he's been playing that game.
Okay. Well, the big one they've been talking about is hi Polly, is Elden Ring, which is supposed to be like Skyrim. That's the one they've been talking about is Elden Ring.
Yeah.
And so that's going to be a big E3 probably video.
Polly, do you really play the online Skyrim game? Because if you play Elder Scrolls, I promise you I would add you because I play on my Rogue on my computer. But I play, the other one, which is just one, it's one person game. Wonderful game. I've explored the map so much. There's nothing really else for me to see. I could get the, add-ons, mods and different things. It's just not as fun though.
Hello, Flathead. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat as well. So we got another like 5 minutes till the presentation starts. Chat, what do you expect from this? If you have any expectations. I'm hoping there'll be at least something good. And if there's nothing good, then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show some trailers that have recently come out from the PlayStation channel. And I'll show, either way, at the end of this presentation, I'm going to show the trailer for the game that I'm planning on playing next after Red Dead Redemption 2.
How far have you made it in that game? Like I said, I made it to chapter 6. It erased to chapter 2. I was done.
I'm only in chapter 4. So, I'm going slowly. Hello, King Leo. Yeah, I've been putzing around in the game. I'm pretty slow in the game. And there's going to be a couple like little small games I'm going to play in between Red Dead and the game I'm going to play next, because the next serious game I'm going to play next doesn't come out till the 25th of May. So it will be a release game I'm playing. And it's a little different than what we've been playing on the channel. So, but I'm going to kind of keep it secret till I play the trailer. I kind of like their little screensaver thing. It's kind of addicting.
I know, it's almost fun. It's like, which one's going to roll over first? Who's gonna win?
Yeah. I was telling AK, I just got my vision back like a half an hour ago. I was at the eye doctor today. And, you know, they had put in the drops for cataract, you know, check for cataracts and stuff like that. And I couldn't look at my YouTube on my phone or anything. Like, I wanted to take a small nap, and I was going to turn on the alarm on my phone, and I couldn't see like what time or day to like set it to, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm not looking forward to, is I gotta go get my eyes checked soon. And I am not looking forward to that, because I'm like, how am I gonna pay? Like, I got kids, man.
Right, and they want you to go by yourself now.
What?
Oh,
how the hell am I supposed to go?
Hey, B Savage.
What up, Taco?
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome. Hi, AK.
B Savage has recently started doing games on his channel. He's been doing Days Gone.
Yeah, that game drives me nuts some days.
I was giving him a hard time, telling him what to do, trying to help.
Oh no, I actually beat that giant bear today, and what you taught me or were suggesting did help.
Shooting the propane tanks and everything?
Yeah, and then I stabbed him a whole bunch of times with my knife.
Yeah. I just didn't think the stabbing would help that much. I didn't think it would take that much health.
I could do a melee and hit him with 3 attacks, and that would help, but I ran out of Molotovs, pipe bombs, and frag grenades, so I had to do what I had to do.
Yeah, I think they just made those like propane tanks, the red ones, so obvious that like it was like, hey, shoot us.
Yeah, the only problem I had with doing that is I couldn't get the bear to stay in the right place long enough to get him.
Yeah.
So ended up having to go to the shotgun and then the pistol and then the stabby face.
Have you guys fought the big... Sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Have you guys fought the big drunken bear on Assassin's Creed Valhalla?
Yeah, I did.
See, I'm just now getting back into gaming. The last one I had was, I think, way back at the Sega Genesis. So,
see, I had no problem with the bear. For some reason, I just kept at his side and I kept attacking his back legs and he couldn't move.
Oh, really? The bear did kill me one time, and I was livid because I almost had him too.
The double spears is just too OP in that game.
See, I went with the hammer and then the spear. So I had the hammer and the shield hand, and the main hand was Odin's spear.
See, then the hammer doesn't really hit because it's too far away.
Well, it does, because if you use it as like an attack, it'll sit there and just smash over and over. It jumps forward a little bit, and then you just smash.
All right. Here we go. This game has been recommended to be played on the channel.
That looks fun as shit. Yeah, there's no sound.
Oh. Yeah, I'm going to have to...
See, I'm trying to figure out how to get creative so I can watch.
It provides visual and audio cues as you use resources, encounter key game moments, or get into situations where it's probably best to run.
Yes.
By the time you squint to see what's ahead, it may already be too late. Fortunately, when you play Below Zero on PS5, players will get a crystal clear experience with up to 4K graphics, targeting 60 FPS when in performance
and now it's
mode.
lower for some reason.
And if you already own a physical or digital version of the first Subnautica on PS4, you'll be able to upgrade to the digital PS5 version at no additional cost. We hope you're as excited as we are to dive into the world of Subnautica Below Zero when it launches on PS5 and PS4
It's interesting, like
on May 14th.
survival, like adventure game. I wonder what this game is. This is Among Us. Oh, this wasn't on PlayStation 4 and 5 apparently.
We can't wait to dive deep into Subnautica Below Zero and make baseless accusations against our crewmates in Among Us later this year. Looks like Ratchet and the gang are ready for the spotlight. Next up, Insomniac Games will lead us on a tour of this June's PS5 action-adventure.
Can everyone hear this all right? Because it's a little low
Yes.
for me.
Yeah, it's perfectly loud on this side.
Okay. Hello, Artie.
What I missed.
So far, just Subnautica, which was an interesting survival, like under the water game.
Oh, they had like a new expansion or something like that. Like
It's a whole new version, apparently. But now it's the PlayStation 5 Ratchet and Clank.
I'm Marcus Smith, creative director of Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, a brand new full-length Ratchet & Clank adventure built from the ground up for the PlayStation 5 console. Today we're going to introduce you to some of the gameplay, characters, and arsenal of Rift Apart. Whether you've played every game since Ratchet & Clank's debut, or you're brand new to the series, Rift Apart is a standalone adventure that you won't
I have
want
a
to
feeling
miss.
this is going to be their main
Let's get
focal
in.
point.
I know. I've muted my expectations for these states of plays. They never have what I'm looking for, which is God of War.
Especially this one, because
What is this
E3
place?
being so close.
Yeah.
And E3 is going to be the big one.
Oh yeah, E3 is back to
July.
the thing.
Where
It was
are you,
canceled
Clank?
last year.
Maybe someone around here is
Right,
seeing.
and they're doing a
Have any
digital
of you
one
seen
this
a little
year.
gray
It's
robot
gonna be in
anywhere?
July, I believe.
Green eyes, red antenna, very charming.
See, I never, even back in the day, could get into games like
Ratchet
Ratchet
has
and
been
Clank.
separated from his best friend and partner Clank,
Same.
and is
Yeah.
now in a new dimension and a mysterious urban sprawl called
I'm
Nefarious
more
City.
into reality-based fighter games, I guess.
I'm willing to give it a try, maybe.
If it comes free on the monthly subscription, yeah, I'll give it a try. Otherwise, I'm not coming out of pocket for it.
It's
Please
just
let there
never
be
been
good news behind
my
here.
my cup of tea.
Yeah.
Good thing it's
Ratchet
right down
quickly
my
finds
alley.
out that in this dimension, Dr. Nefarious is a much more capable
It looks
villain.
gorgeous.
Welcome to the nefarious
Oh, yeah.
Bazaar.
I mean,
Please
it shows
remember
off
to
the
thank our
PlayStation 5
marvelous
graphics.
emperor before,
I would say when I first saw the opening, it showed off the
Emperor?
visuals, but
Does
more
that mean
showed off
There are two Nefariouses now?
like the power of a
Clank
M2
first,
SSD.
Nefarious later.
The way they're
He's
able
in
to
this
load
bazaar.
these
Thanks to the new hardware, the
complex
worlds in Rift
and
Apart
different
are more
worlds,
beautiful
like,
than ever.
instantaneously,
Cities are
one
full of
after the
life
other.
with traffic and civilians milling about
Yeah.
everywhere. Rift Apart is full of the unexpected. Characters in this new dimension are not always the same as they were in Ratchet and Clank's
I didn't
dimension.
think much of the difference in load times
Ratchet comes
with
across
the
Miss
hard drive
Zircon,
space.
the
Like,
weapon
I didn't really
vendor in
get
Rift
why they were
Apart.
hyping it up until I played
Wait a
Miles Morales.
second.
And the game loads up in like less than 2 seconds.
Well, yeah, I switched midway through in Valhalla, and the difference was 90% difference. It was crazy.
Oh no, it's unbelievable.
resistance will not last.
The Resistance?
Now, see, the load times are what's killing me with my PS4. You guys got a lot more experience with the gaming stuff, but when I'm going 5-6 hours to download a game, it's like, what?
Well, downloading is still a
Clank
problem
has been
with
taken by a
PSN.
Right.
mysterious new Lombax named Rivet.
But once the game's on, then you start to realize just how much time you're saving by with the load time.
No.
Yeah, I
need to
mean,
go
I've
after
had a
that
few
ship.
times
How
with
can I get
Days
off
Gone
planet?
that it's taking
Only royal starships
5-6 minutes to load up a level. It's like, why?
Yeah, The Witcher 3 comes to mind.
Follow the bait to Club Nefarious,
And every time I died in Bloodborne,
Club
before they
Nefarious,
patched
got
that,
it. Oh, and nice work, Secret Agent
it
Zircon.
was absurd.
Oh, I haven't even made it to the Hordes yet, so...
Club Nefarious shouldn't be hard to miss. Better look around.
So far this looks like a standard platformer. Nothing like too crazy, like amazing that stands out, other than amazing graphics, probably great load times. You know, stuff you expect from a PlayStation 5 game, but you know, it's
As
what
much
you
as
expect.
this is up my alley, it just still looks like almost any other game
Nefarious?
close to it. You know,
Sounds like a club,
Right.
all right?
Close to its genre. I'm not seeing like the what's so big and different.
At least it's not glitching out like a certain other Cyberpunk game.
Come on, Phantom, where are you?
Once Ratchet finds Phantom, he learns a couple
Oh,
of
the
new
hype.
moves.
Oh, wall jumps. I'm out. I'm out. Wall jumps. I'm out.
What's wrong with wall jumps?
I'm horrible at it. After Avengers, I'm out. I'm out.
it's
We-
such a pain in the butt to get right.
We had a counter.
Okay, I'm not even gonna start trying to do wall jumps. I can barely survive what I'm doing
One
now.
of the focal points of gameplay in Rift Apart is
We had a
increased mobility.
count during
Ratchet can now
Avengers on my
dash
wall
and
jumps
run
the one
to traverse
time.
levels.
And I
This
think I was
focus
up
on
to like
mobility allows
45.
players to chain moves together
attempts.
to create exhilarating combat.
I actually had to stop during a session to like take a break.
Now let's jump into combat.
The nefarious day spa. If you can distract
To
these
be fair, it was wall jump to
vile
wall jump to wall
nefarious
jump and then get into the
propaganda blip and give
platform.
the city a message it'll never forget.
Looks easy enough.
This isn't punishment. It's an opportunity.
Dashing allows you to evade attacks or gain strategic advantages. Enemies can't hit what doesn't momentarily exist. Dimensional tears in the world allow you to use the Rift Tether, another new traversal mechanic to instantly pull yourself across battlefields to escape or flank enemies.
That's actually pretty
Weapons
cool.
in Rift
And
Apart
yeah.
utilize
Also,
the
it's
power of
something that I don't
DualSense
think
wireless
you could do
controllers,
without
adaptive triggers,
the hard
and
drive that it
haptic
has.
feedback to allow players to really
not at all,
feel the
because you
power
would be
of their
like
arsenal.
load
For
time.
example, with the
you
burst
be-
pistol,
you be,
players can pull back the trigger
half-second
partway
loads
to pick
every
out
single time he
accurately
uses it.
placed single shots. But pulling the trigger fully unleashes a rapid-fire spread that covers more area. In either case, players will feel each shot burst from the weapon and connect with enemies. With the Enforcer, players can pull the trigger down halfway to fire a single barrel, reducing time between reloads. Or pull the trigger fully and unleash both barrels with a devastating close-range attack. Thanks to the haptics, the player will feel the power of their shots through their hands.
No, is that the DualSense
Let's move ahead
controller
a
that
little bit.
makes it feel that way?
As Ratchet attempts
The
to
whole,
follow
like,
Rivet and Clank,
half
he
pull
encounters a
trigger and the
nefarious
feeling of
juggernaut.
it.
Yeah.
Because I was wondering what the DualSense all meant.
Where did you even come from?
Please stand still. Wait for attack, Wombat.
During this fight, more dimensional chaos ensues.
What the yikes?
Thanks to the power of the SSD, we can near instantly teleport players to completely different locations. This isn't some small arena being loaded, but the entire level from a different planet.
That's pretty cool.
Wild.
And yeah, they need the SSD to do that, because otherwise...
You be in that midpoint rift.
Let's jump
for
over
like
and see what's going on with Rivet
a
and
minute.
Clank.
Yeah.
As you may have guessed, Rivet is a brand new playable character in the series.
Where are you taking me?
Oh God, I can hear the furries now.
But first, I gotta rescue my friends
Yep.
at their gelatonium factory.
We've got a new cosplay costume.
Okay, guys, so we get you to 10,000 subscribers, you buy the costume and wear it for a stream?
If I ever made 10,000...
Rift Apart includes several
Sure.
alternate dimension versions of classic planets from past games.
I had to set an insane number, what can I say?
Yeah.
Because after Snorlax, I know you got your questions.
There's a secret.
Did we mention how stunning and alive our worlds are?
Hey, don't diss
Thanks
the
to the power of
Snorlax.
the PS5 and the 3D audio, we've been able to create alien planets with an immersive density like never before. Let's check it out.
Speedles, yeah. That's why I'm gonna ride one.
Sadly, it's the second
Soon as
time
I
I've had
can
to
get
dress up as a
close enough.
Pokemon.
Back to Ms. Zircon, the weapons vendor.
Whoa.
Well, you gotta buy a lot more
This wasn't what
costumes
was in
because you
my
gotta get
account
them all.
last time.
Oh, that is because I added our mutual friend on Nefarious City.
Okay.
In Rift Apart, you get to play with an explosive new arsenal, as well as a few returning classics.
When I worked at Blockbuster, I had to wear a Pikachu costume for a cross promotion with a radio station.
Here's another example of how we're using the DualSense. With the Topiary Sprinkler, players will feel resistance in the trigger as they prepare a throw of this garden grenade. Once on the ground and spitting out its rapid growth plant fertilizer, players will also feel when enemies have been topiaried and are ready to be trimmed down.
Where's that Speedle going?
It appears some dimensional distortion is emanating from that cave.
In addition to rift tethering and dimensional shifts, there are also many pocket dimensions scattered throughout the game.
And the last Speedle runs into that rift thingy.
Interesting. You must have a rift tether in your glove, too.
All right, Smarty Bot. What is this place?
A dimensional pocket? Perhaps a symptom of the Dimensionator's destruction.
How do you come up with this stuff? Hey, it's Maynard! The Mortis helper bot! Must have wandered in through the rift somehow.
There is the Speetle.
No, don't hide! Ah!
Hitting its nest might get its attention.
Well, hello there. Gotcha!
Oh, dear!
Maybe Maynard can lead me to the Mortis.
Alright, time to show some new stuff. Come on, Sony.
I know. This showcase is getting a little bit long.
At least it's not the Square Enix one that all it did was show us a bunch
If we could get away from this acid.
like narrative,
Let's find the Mortis!
Riding Speedles is
like,
one way of
you know,
traversing
like
Sargasso's
Telltale,
acid swamps, and to
things.
do so quickly.
I was still disappointed by the Square Enix one.
Look out!
I got it! See?
I mean, the
Sometimes
graphics
I
in
don't
this
crash.
look amazing, but the game itself is like, no.
Stop!
I see where
There's the Gelatonium effect.
it has its audience. You
Come
know?
on, Mortis.
No, I get that. But it's
Follow
very
that
vanilla.
Bombax and his Robopet across dimensions just
I
to
think
get stopped by some fuzzballs.
It's for
So
most
you
people,
got
if they like Ratchet and
9.5
Clank, you're gonna love
seconds to
this.
tell
And
us
I think
where
what
they're
they're doing
at.
is we're giving something, you know,
there now.
people are used to.
If you watched
people
our previous
enjoy,
gameplay
but
demo,
we're
you may
able to
recognize
do
the Goons for
more
Less.
with
This
the new
rebranded
hardware.
gang has
Right.
been hired by Dr. Nefarious to
And this is
attack
one of their
Ratchet
first
and
big
Clank.
PlayStation
Now
5 games.
also
so they're,
trapped in
you know,
Rivet's
they're
dimension.
showing it off.
Here's another new weapon. The Shatter
This
Bomb
is
is
like
a frag
the-
type
one of the
grenade
first
that deals a lot of
no,
damage
it's
to
not
your
their
foes.
first PlayStation
With
5
haptic feedback,
exclusive,
each
but
explosion feels incredibly impactful.
it's one of their first like big PlayStation 5 exclusives.
Where are these doofuses coming from?
Perhaps they were sucked through the dimensional vortex as well.
Then they can fast forward to a live stream. That's currently in the live stream.
I mean, at least they're teaching kids big words.
My head is freaking hard.
Oh no, it's perfect for, you know, that early teen, you know, 9 to 8 range.
This is just a small taste of some of the early gameplay in Rift.
Hey, Lavender.
But there is so much
Yep, a
more.
little lavender.
We have
Good to
open
you.
areas to explore. Dimensional Clank
I
Hub.
have.
Glitch challenges. Arena challenges. Aerial
I plan on doing
combat.
panels during the E3. That's going to be the big one.
Gold bolts to collect.
Then we can ooh and ah.
Pocket dimensions to explore. Armor to obtain and use in the first ever Ratchet and Clank photo mode.
What do you think of the?
Everything needs a photo mode.
And giving more people access to playing our games is always
What do you think of the
important.
rumor already
As such,
about
Rift Apart
Assassin's
will
Creed
offer a
being in
slew
Japan
of
this next
accessibility
time?
options. We'll reveal more about this
I'll
soon.
believe it when I
Experience
see it.
Rift Apart's new
I already
planets,
got
weapons,
Ghost of
intense
Tsushima,
high-action
so I already
combat,
got
and
my
near
Assassin's
instant
Creed
load
Japan
times,
still.
all with some of the best visuals we've ever created.
How about that, huh?
I'd be down to try this
Start
game.
getting out of hand.
On behalf of all of us at Insomniac
Like I
Games,
said, I'd be
thank
down
you
to
for
try
watching.
it. You know,
We'll see you in the Omniverse on June
it'd be
11th.
something that I would. Hello,
That's our
lockdown.
show.
Yeah, it's been
We
a while.
explored the
Great to
depths
see
of an
you,
alien
Lockdown.
ocean, got a first look at Among Us on PlayStation, and
Told
zipped
you,
across
that's it.
space and time in Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
That is not it.
She just said it, and that's our show.
Thanks for watching.
I knew it.
We'll see you again soon.
Oh. All right.
You made me miss getting beer for this.
Oh.
Oh God.
Okay, well, I'm going to show the next game I'm playing at least.
Oh, at least.
I am so
that
angry.
That was kind of lame. I'm not a gamer, but yeah, no.
I
came into this curbing my expectations because they're never going to show like the top tier stuff until E3, and by top tier stuff I mean the stuff that I care about, which is God of War, the next God of War.
Right.
So.
No, I'm pissed.
I mean, I'm stuck on a game that came out 2 years ago and just started playing PS4 when they got rid of it.
Yeah, so.
Oh no!
I mean, right now I'm just waiting for Resident Evil Village.
I would like to see a little bit more from their state of play. I mean, come on. Give me at least
we knew that wasn't going to happen. Like he said, it's not going to happen until the big release.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
I know that God of War is too much of a top tier game to just throw it into a state of play like this that I didn't even know existed until Taco reached out to me. So.
Yeah. I don't think I'm not even sure if I'll do a panel next time they have a state of play if it's going to be like that.
I mean, it's
funny. I would honestly, I would wait for E3 and then have your panel.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. And next time they have a state of play, I'll probably just watch it and see how long it is and what it's like. And if they're like these, then I won't do them again. At least the Nintendo ones show a lot when they do theirs.
Right. Oh, by the way, Hank, I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed. I can't use DoorDash in New Jersey to get beer because New Jersey. And the name of the next God of War is subtitled Ragnarok. Lockdown.
Oh.
All right, so the next big game I'm planning on doing on the channel is Biomutant, which comes out on the 25th. So here's the trailer for that. I forgot this trailer doesn't really show gameplay that much.
I don't know what it's about other than it's open world and a lot of different themes.
Well, for a second there, I was thinking Taco's going after getting all the furries for fans.
I know, right? He's a scaly too, apparently.
All right,
I have no idea what's going on. Other than
hold on, I'll find.
No, but I actually do need to go. I gotta get something before I get back. All right. So thanks for having me, though.
Not yet ready.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you later.
Yep, sounds good. Thanks, Artie. Sorry, it was a little bit of a bust.
It happens. You know, you're used to it. Later.
All right, this one's supposedly the gameplay trailer.
I mean, the graphics look amazing, but...
Okay, is this the same trailer?
Is he riding a moose?
He could be.
It looks like it. I mean, it looks like Kung Fu wrapped up in craziness. It looks like it'll be a fun game. Possibly. But the music just makes it sound
Pick
so
your main
peaceful.
color. Choose your detail color. Good choice. fluffy hulk. Better watch out. It's no pet. A big battle.
So, like, basically, your guy adapts as you play to your play style. It's an open world game. Turn it down a little bit here. And you're gonna craft things from the world.
So basically, you're saying the game will adapt to me being bad at video games.
Your Melee Super Wushu is ready to go.
Apparently.
You said it adapts to my playstyle, and that's just bad.
Well, like, you could even, like, adapt and get wings to fly. Or you could get technology that will let you have wings.
I don't know, but the giant fire-breathing sloth thing was kind of cool looking.
It's from the old days when you needed to pack a punch to survive. Wow, bet that knuck makes a tight fist. Things like this still carry echoes from the past. Chuck, chuck, chuck it. Choo choo! Made that one dead.
It's different from what I've played before on the channel, but still kind of similar with the open world. It looks cool, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I can see where people like playing it. It's not something that's my style.
The chug yard, where they parked the choo-choos and fueled them up. It's one of the few places that's aged well. It used to look like a dump. It's easy to walk the line when your karma is in balance. Spilled liquid soap is always a slippery slope. Who'd expect that? A bubble big enough to go bang. A tried flip-flonker will throw you in at the deep end given the chance.
See, it's just all types of weird stuff you can do in this game.
Yeah, that's the intriguing part, to me at least.
Yeah.
Now the bubble thing, that's just
weird.
Because part of me wants to think, why is there dish soap out in the middle of the road?
It's just off track.
Yeah.
Tribes always scavenging for scrap, but they should have stuck to looting instead of playing around. One of the bunkers busy ram-banging the door. This is your business.
But, you know, it looks different. You know. And the ability to customize your character to the way you play, I like the idea of that. Like, you can have a big old fat character. I don't know what you just did there, but that seemed pretty cool.
I'm just noticing how far graphics has come since I was playing video games regularly.
Yeah.
Better defuse that sprocket before it blows up in your face.
This game took about, I think they said 8 years to develop. And it started out with a team of just 17 people.
You can do anything. Only the sky is the limit. Now, let's take this back to Earth. Wow, you really took that all the way down to the end. In flames.
At least the commentator's funny.
It's a wonder some of
I mean,
these
that's
up and
another
downs
bonus
still
too,
work.
is when the
Guess
commentation
they
is
built
like
machines
fun.
better in the past.
I don't know if that's just for the trailer or if that's for the game. I'm hoping it's for the game.
Gizmo the Grease Monkey. Alrighty then.
I need to brush up on my Wando, but I think he says he's surprised the tribe got a sprocket off ground. I have a feeling he believes it was you that caused the bang at the yard. Not sure he's happy about that. Anyways, he says you owe him one, and he has something in mind. He's almost done with his latest creation, a Mekton. He just needs a little more scrap to get all the pieces fix-stucked.
Why not talk?
Please, don't ask him too many questions. Wando is an old language, and the last time I heard it was in the old village. I think he likes you. From what I can tell, he wants to strike a deal. He also says you owe him one. He can't leave his underyard, so if you help him salvage the scrap he needs from an old skronk just outside, he'll let you take the Mekton for a ride into the dead zone. They're short of breath and death to this zone. Better take care. He who half breathes, half lives. For those that work metal, scrap from mech skronks like this are heavyweight.
That looks interesting.
There are only a few reasons our world is dying, and all of them could have been avoided. The muck pumps of the slime, patiently waiting for prey to reach the dead oil surface. The grease monkey's Mekton is built sturdy, just like himself. Can you imagine how this place used to look before the dead oil flood?
Alright, I don't want to spoil too much. You know, before I play it. But I wanted to show off what was going to be my next game.
It looks like it should be fun. I'll catch as many versions as I can.
Yeah, you know, and it may be a big bust, but who knows? You know, it doesn't come out till the 25th of this coming May, so there'll be a little bit of a. I'll be playing some shorter like games, like I'll play some Soul Calibur. I might pick up like Star Wars Squadrons and play that, stuff like that to kind of pass over the time till this comes out.
And maybe PSN will put out something good that you can play in the meantime.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what they haven't announced what they should have announced by now what's coming out for the PlayStation Network for May.
Yeah, I mean,
let me stop screening and let me see if they have said yet. May PlayStation Plus games. Oh, they've been announced. PlayStation Plus subscribers will get access to 3 games in May. Electronic Arts Battlefield 5, Wreckfest, and Stranded Deep.
All of them sound very interesting and like I might play them.
However, only PlayStation 5 owners will get Wreckfest.
It's okay, so I won't play that one.
Yeah. So let's see here. Battlefield 5 is the World War II era of shooters. And then Wreckfest is a fantastic demolition derby racing game. It came on the PS4 in 2019. However, it's only going to be available to PlayStation 5 owners. Stranded Deep puts players in the role of a plane crash survivor who must fend for themselves on the open seas, managing their thirst, hunger, and exposure to the environments to survive. There's also sharks. So there you have it.
Yeah, I don't know how long it's going to take me to actually get through Days Gone, so... No, I've seen other people posted videos about Days Gone on YouTube, and some of the events, things that are to come, I'm like, how in the am I going to deal with that?
Yep.
I'm going to need like 10 hands and 5 controllers in each.
That's the beauty of it.
I'm just a simple country boy. Send me out in the woods, let me go run around and do nothing, and I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to freak out on the games because there's really nobody else in my life I can freak out on, so it gives me like a healthy place to be angry.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much always angry, so that's why I eat so many cookies.
Yeah.
All right. I want to thank B Savage and AK for joining me, as well as Artie. But I think we're going to end this, you know? Unfortunately, the state of play was kind of a blah.
I mean, the one game didn't look half bad. Again, if it was like open for free play or whatever for a minute,
Right.
I'd check it out, see if it's something I'd be interested in. But I kind of thought, they were going to show anything big.
I know. I gave up my hopes a little bit. I had some little bit higher hopes than that. I just expect at least a few more trailers. It was just like 15 minutes of one trailer and then like two other. It was like another trailer and then like a quick like, hey, by the way, Among Us.
By the way, there's this game. We now have it.
Yeah, it's a game that's been out for quite some time. It was a huge fad and it's kind of dying down, but we have it now.
Hey, I still have fun playing Among Us.
I know.
It's always great to snap people's necks.
I know, but it still has been dying down from what it used to be.
You got to remember how far behind I am when it comes to video games.
I know. There's nothing wrong with that. I was way behind too, and now I'm way caught up.
I don't think I'll ever get way caught up, but you know what? Watching you play, it's enjoyable. So maybe I will move on, get further ahead, eventually.
Well, I appreciate that. My whole thing is to entertain people and encourage them to play some games and have some fun. That's the big thing.
Oh, you do a great job entertaining people, Josh.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Even if it is just being in a Snorlax costume.
Yeah, just like I've told you before, you are not allowed playing with rocket launchers ever again.
Hey, at least I got to shoot it.
Yeah, and I almost fell off a roof. In real life.
Because you're
For
laughing.
real?
Because he was laughing so hard.
Do we need to tell AK that story someday?
I'll tell her real quick. So
it was him and Vilified's fault.
Yeah, we were playing, Call of Duty Warzone. and I'm horrible at first-person shooters. And I happened to get the rocket launcher, and I was like, all right, I got a rocket launcher. I'm going to use this thing. And, you know, and so we finally encountered these guys, and I'm like, oh, crap. And, like, right before I die, I shoot the rocket launcher, and I say, well, at least I got to use the rocket launcher.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. Well, while they're playing, I was at work, and part of my job, I was patrolling on the roof. I happened to find a slick spot right as Josh said, hey, I shot the rocket launcher. So I looked down at my phone real quick and slip and almost go off the roof.
I thought it was
the
because you were
Call of
laughing
Duty
so hard.
mobile for a while I was playing. So people are kind of assholes.
Yeah.
They like sit there and hide, and then they're like, because I'm one of those that I do like first shooter games. I used to play a lot of the Call of Duties. I've never streamed it because I'm not good at it. I know that. I like them. I'm not good at it. And it just used to piss me off. I used to get so angry that these kids are laughing as I'm like actually trying to play this game.
AK, if you want to feel better about your level of skill, watch me and Vilified Freedom play PUBG sometimes. I'm just hiding behind him, hoping not to die, trying to get chicken.
Yeah, I gotta join you guys again sometime soon.
I pass off the remote, the controller to my husband. I'm like, fix this! Fix this!
All right, well,
yeah.
I'm going to jump off here. Josh, you have a great day. AK, it was nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you, too. Thank you, Josh. I'm going to take off, too. I very much appreciate it.
Yep, next time we'll do this is during E3, which I'll be doing a lot of panels because there'll be lots of press conferences. So.
Sounds good. Just let me know, man.
Sounds good. Have a great day, and everyone, play more games.